Mic check 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back, guys. Segment number 2. In case you didn't catch the first one, definitely go back. If Mark can put the details in the video somewhere here, he will try. You will see this guy over here.
If you see him,
I'm still trying to dance and
I'm
sing,
muted.
man.
Let me start over.
Burro won already, so we'll continue this going and keep the good times rolling. Like he was trying to say, he was singing Viva la Vida Loca in our last video. We talked about the premiership, so go back and check that video out. Leave a comment, like it, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you guys reach out to us and keep in touch. Support the channel. We appreciate you guys. Shout out to Jonathan and Nico out there. You guys subscribed to us not too long ago. Thank you for the support.
If you guys wanted to sing something, let us know, and we'll sing it right for you.
I think he just got used to the whole performing, because if you see the last video, he had a brief performance.
Well, we did train for a long time on our previous performance, 3 months ago. So if you guys are lucky, we'll show you.
Yes, his wedding.
Yeah,
That's right.
his wedding. He got married, recently married. So if you want to send wedding gifts,
yeah, it's too
We'll
late.
take them in the closet, thanks.
guys, so this next one, for now we're calling Euro Trip until we think something clever for you guys. If you guys like or have any ideas, let us know. We might want to include you guys as much as we can. So let us know what you guys think we should call it. This part we're gonna actually go around other parts of Europe aside from the United Kingdom. Talk about, for example, Barcelona or Real Madrid, PSG, Juventus, Inter AC Milan. We'll just cover the topics going on around Europe. So first we have, I can't pronounce it.
Let's see if they know who we're going to talk about.
Is that you?
Neymar.
You're supposed to throw yourself on the ground, not do that.
I wasn't going to do everything
For
like that.
a
It's
minute,
too
I thought it
much.
was like just.
It's funny though, if you watch the video, you see people throwing their beers and everything right at them. So for all of you who don't know what this team did, Nimes, I can't pronounce the name. It's French, but
Nime.
there you go.
That's horrible.
They had a big banner for Neymar saying that he's a crybaby, and of course Neymar ends up scoring, and he runs to their fans and literally does what I just did, starts crying like a baby, and then you just see beer bottle or beer or cups flying onto the field. He turns around again and says, "What are you gonna do?" And
I
it's
think the biggest FU to them would have been grabbing one of the cups and start drinking.
What Dani Alves did with the banana.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm going back to. Neymar and his antics again. Put the ball in the net, call it a day. Don't go up to the fans. He wants to be in the spotlight for the dumb reasons, and that's why he pisses
But
me
nobody
off.
scores a goal and just
Go celebrate it. But he literally went to go antagonize the fans. And
because
it's like,
they were ridiculing him.
yeah, okay, so get over it. Be a man. Say, nope, I'm not going to cry anymore. I'm not going to be. Literally, by him putting that, they put out Crybaby, he went out, and then he acted like a freaking baby.
So, okay,
It's
if you're
annoying.
talking about these
Come on.
antics, all these antics that, score a goal, celebrate, and go back to start the game over.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just taking a
But
Messi who took his jersey off and showed his number to the whole Real Madrid fan base.
Okay, all right, but all right. having Cristiano
You're being unbiased.
No. See, this was directed towards him. He did what Messi did, and a lot of players have done, is because of a rivalry. It's not because it's targeted towards him. Here, it was targeted towards him, so he targeted back to that group of fans, and that's what pissed me off. Again, he's not maturing. He's just being Neymar.
All right, so
Same old
let's
Neymar.
take it back. Suarez, after scoring the goal, does a little fish dive because he was ridiculed for being called a diver.
Yeah, and I think that's wrong. I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. So,
But that doesn't. But your whole first thing was that he's ridiculing the league.
no, this
That was your first debate. That was your first statement towards him.
Yeah,
towards that
no.
league.
This is what I'm talking. I'm talking about. That was another video. You guys should catch up, see what we were talking about. That was about putting the shoe on his head. And again, it's ridicule. That's what I thought. Now he's going up to opposition fans and crying like a baby, and it's just, for me, I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. If he would have celebrated, done anything else, perfect. Go back to the center circle, keep playing, done. But he went and did that stuff, and it's like, I wish Liverpool kick his ass. Like, it's just do. But we'll see what happens. Champions League. We'll be seeing you soon, September 18th. But besides that, Di Maria's goal today.
I'm sorry, I have to
Phenomenal.
digress a little bit because that just because Neymar does, it's because his name. It's not because he's a drama queen. It's all players do it. They score a goal, they go like this to all the critics.
Yeah,
it's
but
the
this
same
guy,
thing.
this is so direct. It's like he took it so personal. It's like, grow up
But
already.
all players do it though.
Yeah, but not to this level. This guy's for everything. It's like, just stop. Get out of the spotlight. Right now, we should be talking about Di Maria's Olympico goal. You never see that on a high division team, right? A high division league. And or Mbappe's incredible upper 90 where he literally trapped the ball 60 yards, dropped it down, let it bounce up into that. But no, we're talking about Neymar and his crybaby antics. And honestly, his goal wasn't the best one.
No,
It wasn't even up there.
The reason why we're talking about it is because you make it seem so bad.
It is.
It is bad.
It's not like, oh, I'm gonna go celebrate like this or I'm gonna do this. Oh, what's the whole? It's
Okay.
How's that bad? It's just him.
For me,
people
it's
ridiculing
bad
him, he's
because
getting back.
again, the spotlight is on him and it's not on PSG as a team. What people are going to talk about is the antics that Neymar did instead of talking about Mbappe's great goal. We'll get to the red card, which is something separate, but Mbappe's great goal, Di Maria's amazing goal, and then Neymar's fluky goal. I didn't think it was great.
Goal's a goal.
Yeah,
No,
goal's
you
a
can,
goal.
You can
but-
go a goal or you got an amazing goal, but it's a goal. Neymar's thing, I really don't care about it. I don't like Neymar much, but I've seen other players do it. It's a way of saying, you know what, I see it, but I don't care much for it. And if I do care about it, I'm going to go do what Neymar did. Or you can do what Ramos did when contra Sevilla when he scored a penalty and then he goes and shows his name. It's not for everybody. It's just for that fan base that decided to ridicule him. Do I like it? No. Do I support it? No. But is he going to do it?
I actually don't mind it. I would want to see that in the MLS where somebody scores a goal, and then goes to the fans and just taunts them. Like, I want that. I want that rivalry. I want that passion.
See, I
That's
get it.
what I'm asking because he did it,
I get
and it
it
was
in a
all
rival-
over the world.
I get it in a rivalry. It makes sense. All right, there's reasons why.
There's no
But
rivalry
this-
in PSG. I mean,
But
in
that's
France.
my point. That's my point.
So
He's not doing
He's
it.
sparking something
He's
up.
not.
Let him do it. Let him
He's
make the league
He's
more
not
interesting.
sparking it over, PSG and this club. He's sparking it over him and what people think of him.
because-
And again, it's around him and it's not around the club.
When you talk about
And
rivalry, you
that's
think
what
about scores are like 3-2, 3-1. No, PSG gonna dominate everybody in
That's
France.
fine. That's fine.
So let's
But
do something
PSG's
else. Like, let Neymar go make fun of that fan base for making fun of him. Yeah, that's interesting. Get the league back up there. Make it more known. Make it interesting.
I thought it should be better known over the football, not over one little.
Well,
kid's
he's known
antics.
for that because he's good. It's just that
good.
now
He's
he's
definitely-
known a
yeah.
little bit more because of his stupidity, the stupid shit that he does.
Exactly, and well,
But-
if they want to buy publicity, then it was worth the $200 million or
Look,
whatever.
at the end of the
they paid
day, for the next week, they're gonna be talking about it.
yes.
And
I already
good or
do start
bad,
talking about
it's good for a footballer.
It is.
So-
it is. It's good. And I'm sure those who don't watch football or soccer are gonna go like, oh, what's this cool guy talking about Neymar crying to the fans? Oh, that's interesting. Go watch that.
All right, now you're talking about a global thing where yes, it's gonna make soccer great, but I was just talking about Neymar, and that's where we leave it. But what about Mbappe's red card?
This is a stupid record. But not stupid meaning he was stupid enough to push that player and to get deserved. He deserved the right card. It was just a stupid red card.
And then he went ahead afterwards and said, "I would do it again." Now I get why he got mad. But it was a tactical foul. The guy literally hit him, turned to the ref, and was saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna get a yellow. That's fine." And then Mbappe just,
got up and pushed it to the ground.
Push and sort of diminished what he did, that great goal earlier in the game. But it is what it is.
They still got the win, right?
Yeah, they got
4-2.
it.
4-2. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, Di Maria, I think probably will have the goal of the week. And
Most likely.
yeah.
I mean, with the most.
personally, yeah, I would think
It was a
that's the goal of the
phenomenal
week.
goal. Again, I think I described it to you. You saw the line them up. They thought it was going to be a center, and then you see the last defender, the closest to the post, just go. And then the goalkeeper couldn't do anything. They couldn't do anything. It was nothing he could do.
That pretty much, I guess.
That
Sums
covers
up-
League One.
League One.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. PSG's dominated, but at least spark it up by having Neymar do his shit. But whatever. Next one, Roma versus AC Milan.
That
Roma
was.
won.
We watched that game,
did.
sort of. Not really. We saw the goals and we saw the use of VAR, which was interesting.
It was well done. It was well done.
It was done.
Well done. It took maybe added 20 seconds to the whole, but it was while players celebrated and stuff like that.
At the end of the game, did you feel cheated? Did you feel like it was unfair? Did you feel?
No.
I mean,
We had
it
the
did take
discussion.
away. It
We
did
did,
take
yeah.
away from it, but I was satisfied that we got the right result.
We had the discussion about Higuain's goal.
Yeah.
That he was a foot off.
Yeah.
And how can that predict? Like how do you?
How does that translate
Translate
to
into-
it becoming a goal if he hadn't been offsides? And there was a lot that went into it, but the truth was he was offsides.
Yeah.
And it was clear cut, and it was
1 foot,
interesting.
yeah.
And at the end of the day, his team won.
Did they let the play go on?
Yes, he went on to score the goal, and then they
That's
brought
why
it
I'm
back.
like,
They have to.
no, because if the ref sees an offside, you should call it. But the thing is that with these refs now, they're holding their calls back because they know the big eye in the sky is watching them.
No, you don't know if, well, from the play, it looked like it was a goal. Like I couldn't tell it was offside.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. You say
It was
foot
a very
offside, and
slight
the
call.
foot offside is
No, like
pretty
a
noticeable.
foot, like one.
Like his foot was in front of
That
the
was
the
literally
player.
the only
That's
difference.
it. That's the only thing. It was one
It was
foot.
like-
in front.
like this.
So his body was behind. His one foot was above.
Alright,
Right.
that's
They let it
noticeable.
run through. He scored the goal. It was a good goal. He cut in. He fooled the goalkeeper.
What
Scores.
I want
And
is
then-
somebody to ask these referees, did you think that was the offside before everything happened? I know that'll never happen, but that's what I wanted to see because, to me, with VAR, with the big guy in the sky, if somebody thinks that they're not sure, let the player run. If it is offside and it's like last man, they're gonna tackle him tactically. If the game is really tight, cards can be issued, injuries can happen, a lot of things can happen. That's why I disagree with VAR.
Okay.
I think we're
digressing into a second
We're
conversation.
due a VAR conversation.
Yes.
You do.
And
Yes.
at some point we will have it because I'm pro
I'm pro.
and Eric is against. So
I guess
we
it's like handball.
we're gonna eventually have
We'll
one.
talk about it.
Flag
and
on the
go.
That's
Anyway,
the next thing.
we'll have
But yeah, I mean, the reason why I brought it up is because the game was literally all about VAR at the end. By the
No.
sounds of it.
No,
It was two
one
events,
call.
that's it.
Both sides lost a goal
If I'm
because
mistaken,
of
yeah,
VAR.
it was both.
But
Yeah.
your conversation was based around VAR.
Oh yeah, because the
Against
football
the
was terrible.
Well, the thing is, like the first goal Milan scored, it was like
They were fluky goals.
It
They were
was
fluky
the
goals.
defense looked slow.
The whole pace of the game looks slow.
Right.
But what's incredible is these are the same teams that get into Champions League and they get deep into the competition, while the English teams who are fast-paced and have more intense games can't beat them. So it's
That's a conversation
that's
we're gonna
another
have.
conversation to have.
Open table discussion with other friends who are on all other sides of the fence. You know, whether they support La Liga or they think La Liga is better than Premiership, things along those lines. But that's gonna have with more people
Correct.
in a different setting, outside of our janitor's closet, because I don't think our boss will allow anybody in here.
No, it's just us three. Well, maybe we might have a fourth.
We might have a
sooner or
fourth,
later.
so
no hiring. So
we're hiring. This individual who been interviewed has played me out 2 times already.
for real.
So
We pay in beers and fabuloso.
you get paid to use the fabuloso to clean. That leads to the next game, Parma versus Juventus, where Ronaldo is still scoreless.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
surprised. I'm not
Me
surprised.
neither. Me neither.
But you had a point.
Oh, I thought it was because he was
yesterday.
overrated.
No, well, that too, but a little bit. I'm not a big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo.
You
He did what
roll
he
with
did
it?
for
Yeah.
Real Madrid, but
Wow.
whatever.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking.
you had a
here.
point. You had a point.
Yes.
You brought it
Wasn't
up
my
yesterday.
point. My uncle made a point where, again, fact check us. I'm not 100% sure on this, but from what he told me, he's a huge supporter of all football. La Liga MX, MLS, he supports everything. So he knows all his I guess you could say his details about this stuff. And what he mentioned to me, which I thought was kind of interesting, was that Ronaldo at Sporting, he took a few games, I think like 3 or 4 games to score his first goal. At United, same thing. Real Madrid, they're about like almost 13 games or something.
I
forget.
We have to check on that one.
Double check, but
yeah.
and you guys saw this last season with Real Madrid, Ronaldo struggled to start off scoring goals, but then once he gets that first goal, the floodgates open. So will it happen, Juventus? I don't know. I don't think he's overrated. I think he has his history to prove it, but I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm really surprised you said that he's overrated.
Overrated, but because I've never been a huge fan of him.
But see,
Neither
that's the
have I.
thing. That's the thing. We can't talk about history. We got to talk about the present. And at the present, he might be a little overrated. In my opinion, it's a conversation we can have, but only because he's getting older and we don't know if he's producing the same as he used to. Last year he produced a lot in the second part of the season, but at the beginning of the season
lost.
he wasn't doing anything.
So-
Although when it comes to Champions League, and that's a reason that Juve bought him, he might be putting in the goal scoring record again. We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna come at you with a completely 180-degree angle right now. So it's a flop
No,
because he did phenomenal last season. Right now he shanks every ball he gets.
he's not a flop.
So how is Ronaldo not
Salah
overrated?
has had one season that he was phenomenal.
Ronaldo
and
has,
all the rest have been
Ronaldo
average.
has a few games with Juventus he hasn't scored a goal. But
Yeah.
yeah, he has everything else proven.
We
that.
haven't said that he's not going to score goals.
No, I'm not saying that. He's saying he's overrated. I'm not being biased. Like I said, I wasn't a Ronaldo fan but in United. I thought he was a big diver, which he still is. Real Madrid, I support him, but
Yeah,
I
one thing
just
is support.
countered you with your own argument.
Not really.
Yeah,
How
because
so?
you're saying Salah had one season where he did pretty good, and now he's shanking every
I
ball.
don't think Salah's not overrated.
Salah scored a goal already.
Yeah, but I'm not talking
and he
about
has
goals,
2
though.
assists.
You're talking about goals.
This is the one thing that we did mention last year about Salah is that he scores every other 3 goals.
Yeah,
So
every 3 misses.
he misses 3 and then he scores 1.
Yeah.
And then he misses another 3 and then he scores 1. Ronaldo can have the same odds. He has 28
I'm not talking
shots
about
a
goals.
goal
I'm not talking about goals,
already
though.
not right now. So
I'm not talking about
but he
goals,
hasn't scored
though.
1.
I'm not talking about goals, though.
What
What are you talking about?
You say that he's overrated. Why is he overrated?
They paid a lot of money for him. He's 33
Nah,
years
they really didn't
old.
pay much for him.
Well, in today's market, yeah.
What do you mean?
and-
It was 100.
It's 100.
It's a lot less than any other player.
Yeah, and he's
He's not much money. If you think
well,
about it,
in
it's not
today's
much
market, no, he's not a lot of money.
money.
yeah.
But no.
That's what I'm agreeing
Yeah, I
with.
think they
But-
made a profit of like 10 million. I think.
Oh no, they made, no, not to say that they didn't make a profit.
Yeah.
But
After
you know,
12 years, they made a profit.
I think he's overrated.
I-
I'm getting berated over here just because I think he's overrated.
No, I just don't understand how you can say he's overrated.
All right, we'll talk about it another day
No, why? Talk about it right now.
because I want to get to the next topic.
What's the next topic? Real Madrid 401, Barcelona 82, Atletico 0-2.
Atleti
Atletico
Celta
lost.
Vigo.
Damn, that sucks. Why is Ronaldo overrated?
Wow, that's horrible.
No, I want to hear your
La
argument.
Liga. Sorry, he didn't give you enough. He wants.
Well,
to
we'll get
Cristiano
into that. We'll get
Ronaldo,
into that.
but-
Why are you defending? Why are you dodging the question?
Because it's a long conversation that I don't want to have in 30 seconds. I want to dedicate a whole episode to it. I think it's much better than forcing an answer out of me in
Because he has no answers.
30 seconds.
So, La Liga, Real Madrid 4-1. Let's go.
Benzema's year.
Benzema Bell's here, bro.
That's gonna be it.
We said once Ronaldo left, I was talking to my cousin Jessica, who's probably watching the channel. It's about time. It's a good time.
What, for him to leave?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Perfect time because now why? Benzema is
Showing
doing a
up.
role is that not just assist Ronaldo. He's scoring goals. Bale scoring goals.
Yeah.
Hopefully he stays healthy.
He's
But-
they're 4-1 and the other one has 3.
I like this new era. I like it without Ronaldo.
I think we're gonna have a
it-
very
it's a
well
team.
domestic
It's a team.
year this year. That's all I know.
I'm salty. My man keeps bringing it up, but he can't bring a fact up. That's what I'm saying.
But yes, it is very. They're doing a really good job, and I'm liking what they're doing now. Benzema and Bale, and you can see that they're no longer worried about having to give a ball to a certain player.
Exactly.
Now they are more free to. Let's try this. Let's try that. Let's
Exactly.
put the ball. Whoever has the ball, if there's an opening shot, go for it. Not oh, I have the ball. No, where is Ronaldo? Because I have to give it to him because he has to score the goal, and that's not happening right now.
Oh yeah, and I like that this new era that Ronaldo is involving the whole entire team.
Yeah, and we'll be able to see new up and coming players.
It's not just-
Ceballos is getting a
Yeah.
good chance right now.
It's not just Marcelo running
not
on the
big-
flank,
yeah,
crossing it
and
to
then-
Ronaldo all the time.
Well, now it's Carvajal running down the flank and giving it to Bale.
Yeah. A little change, but it's something. But you know, that's why
But
I'm happy.
there are changes
upset.
going on, and you're actually seeing Real Madrid playing a little differently now. I want to see their first Champions League game
Yeah.
without Ronaldo.
That's
That's coming up in the next 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
So let's see. Right now
So,
they're doing well.
Very early.
Bale is still healthy. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, knock on wood.
I think that's the key. That's the key.
Yeah.
And if he does have to come out, I'd like to see what would happen to Real if he comes out for.
That's
say, 3
why they
games on
bought
the bench.
Mariano,
Yes.
which is the new number 7. And
Wow, they
he's
replaced a 7 that quick.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well,
Wow.
he
He
took
asked-
the,
he
he took
asked
the ask
for
for it.
Really?
Yeah, he asked for 7. Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Big shoes to fill. It means a lot. It means a lot.
it's a number. As hard as it is for me to say that, because for me the numbers represent a lot of history. For him, hopefully in his mind he has to keep it. It's just a number.
And he's representing Dominican Republic, so a la Madrid.
But yeah, I like the fact that they brought him back, and I'm really hoping that he gets a chance and he shows his worth, because the one season that he was with Real Madrid in key moments he had goals. He has 5 in that one season,
Yeah, so
and he didn't always played. So
Yeah.
let's see what happens. But next game,
rivalries.
Barcelona.
What I want to call out was the team they were playing against. They scored. They just got promoted, and they scored within the first 3 minutes.
Was it 3-5? It's something
3
like
minutes.
that.
Within 3 minutes. Yeah, that was impressive. Barcelona sort of caught stunned, like deer in headlights. But then, of course, Messi about 15 minutes later does a little juke, puts it in the back of the net with his right foot, does Messi things, and then everybody starts scoring. And I didn't get to see the game for like the first. I saw the first 20 minutes, and then we had our own game where we were riding the bench, and unfortunately we couldn't watch our game. We had to watch our team play, so from the bench. But
You should have stayed on the bench. That's what happened. He played. He should have stayed on the bench. He was off the whole game. But there's pictures in the previous video, so go take a look at that. But yeah, you should have stayed on the bench.
what I want to talk about is the next game, Celta Vigo and
Wait, hold
Atleti.
on. You're not gonna shout out your boy Messi for giving Suarez a penalty so he can get back on the scoring sheet and be humble about it and not have a hat trick?
I just called Messi out saying he did Messi things, that's one of the things. Okay.
But did he? I didn't know that. Okay.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Messi, what he did, I can't hate. He gave the penalty to Suarez. He had a chance to get a hat trick, but he gave it to Suarez, and Suarez has been kind of in a slump.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in a
So-
slump last year. He's
Yeah.
beginning of this year,
So
but he scored
props
two
to him
today.
Messi, that's what I'm saying. He gave up the hat trick to give the penalty to Suarez, which I think
And
is
then
a big props to him.
Suarez went and scored another one because
Yeah.
he scored two. Messi scored two.
Yeah.
Suarez scored two. Rakitic scored one, and Ronaldo goal on another one, and I can't remember who. Alba scored
The
the
score
other one.
was 8-2 at the end, so it was a good day for Barca. But again, at the Camp Nou and playing against a newly promoted team.
And really not surprised.
Yeah, what do you expect? So
How are the field conditions?
Better.
Actually, much better. Yeah, much better at the Camp Nou.
A lot better.
I would hope so with the Camp Nou. Which leads to the last, I guess, third big team in the La Liga, the third horse of this race.
Not anymore.
I don't know. Yeah, by the looks of it, what, they're two losses in already?
Yep.
Atletico Madrid lost 2-0 to
Celta Vigo.
Celta Vigo, which, I mean,
Iago
we all know
Aspas.
that if you lose two
Doing
games
big things.
early in the league, in La Liga,
You start suffering towards the end.
you're kind of done because Barcelona, and as of right now, by the looks of it, Real Madrid aren't slowing down.
No, they're not. They're playing really well.
Yeah, so Atletico, what's going on?
And Atletico brought in key players like Lemar, like.
Isn't Ivan Atletico fan?
No.
No, Gerardo's a Atletico fan.
Yeah.
One of our friends is an Atletico fan, so if he watches this channel.
That's messed up. But yeah. No, you were expecting a lot more from Atletico this year.
I was
And-
expecting a lot more. I thought they
Yeah,
were going to be the ones rivaling
They
Barcelona.
won. They beat whatchamacallit. They beat us for the Supercopa
that was the
Europa.
curse. That was the curse. That
And then they went and look at what they're doing now.
Yeah.
it's surprising. I had them. I had a good shot for them to possibly win it this year, or Real Madrid wasn't going to be up there, and now it's probably going to be a two-horse race again, like usual. And we'll see you in 6-7 months when we're talking about who has the most goal difference.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I mean, Atletico, I'm honestly, I'm still in shock right now.
Yeah, surprising.
Yeah.
They have such a great squad, and
They brought in a lot. They were able to keep Griezmann, which is a big thing for them.
Yeah.
They brought in Costa.
yeah, they're also on the squad now.
Yeah, fully
on the squad.
Last season he came in half season.
To me, they're a better team this year, and they're not getting the results, which is
It's
alarming.
odd. I don't
Alarming.
understand that.
It's only the third game. Yes, third game. So stuff can happen. They might switch it up. They might figure something else out. They might.
Yeah.
But
But
so
thing
right
is that-
now it's
With the leagues like Ligue 1, La Liga, and Bundesliga, if you lose the first couple games, you're kind of out of the race already.
Yeah.
For the
unless
most part.
it's hard for Real Madrid or Barcelona to start dropping points
Exactly.
constantly. They'll get a tie here and there. That's where they technically drop their
Yeah.
points. And every so often they'll have a loss, but it's not too consistent.
I don't know.
I mean, Barcelona only lost once last year, and then had a couple draws, and I mean, they almost had a perfect season.
Almost.
Or invincible season, but it's like that's the kind of level you're playing against. And Real Madrid seems to be on par this year to be doing
Hopefully.
similar things. So
Last year we started off losing. We lost one game, I think.
Yeah.
The first game and tied the second one.
all right.
I don't know. That is a lot of discussion points for Atletico. See, what do you guys think they need? What has to be changed?
What are they gonna do? I don't know. At this point, you can't earn more points. That's it. You just got to keep winning these
Yeah,
games and
win.
hope that Real Madrid or Barcelona.
Just make sure that you beat them
Exactly.
both at home and away.
If you guys support or don't support Atletico Madrid, let us know what you think they need, or who you think is going to win La Liga, or is it over for Atletico? We don't know. You don't
it
know.
could be over already.
It could be over already. Yeah, it could literally already be over, and it's going to come down to goal differential at the end of the season. You don't know. That's how beautiful this game is. You never know. And lastly, we'll talk about Bundesliga. Bayern Munich. Congratulations. All right.
There you go.
Am I right or wrong?
That's basically.
Am I right or wrong?
No, you're right.
Yep. Borussia played against Hannover 96, and it was a big 0-0. So points dropped again, and
That's not like a club or something.
yeah.
No, it's going to head over 96, bro.
Yeah, let's go. Speaking of that, it's singing time for someone
Singing
else.
time. Yeah,
It is,
so
it is.
Edgar sang last video, guys.
So he can't sing this time. Can I get a marker,
Can't
please?
sing this time.
Thank you, sir.
So between Marco and myself, Edgar's probably gonna vote for me because he's a little salty right now, and Marco's gonna vote for me too because.
I can't vote for myself.
he can vote for
Oh,
myself.
so I have the deciding vote.
Yeah, so obviously Marco. I can't really see it, so this is Marco right there somewhere.
Mine said Eric.
Yeah, so obviously, so Edgar, who's singing?
You put my name on it, just so you know.
Pick a side, any side.
No,
Oh.
Pick a side,
no,
any
So you
side.
go
This
this side or
is-
this side?
Yeah.
Just pick one.
Nice
Come
and
on,
simple.
come on.
Nice
Do
and
it, do it.
simple.
Do it,
We're
do it.
voting.
I'll go with this side.
I'll go with that.
You'll go with this side?
I'll go with this side.
Okay. That side.
Eric.
Eric.
Should have never followed
So in
me.
other words, we voted twice.
For real.
That made no sense, but
All
okay.
right, so
Way to win the
we'll
game.
leave it out here. This is it. This is the video, right?
Yeah, it's the video, guys.
Follow,
take a little
subscribe.
break. Follow, subscribe. Are we taking a break?
No, that's it.
All right, so
The first video had
have
all
a
the pictures.
little transition thing going on
Yeah.
where I'm gonna be alone by myself in a few
We're
seconds.
gonna have a 2-second clip that Ricky worked on, which is phenomenal. But
Yes.
we will. There's a bigger version of it at some point. We will share it with you guys.
So
Alright.
yeah, follow us on Twitter. Okay, Twitter name,
Benchwarmers FC1.
Instagram name,
Benchwarmers FC1.
Facebook name,
Benchwarmers FC1.
email,
bench@bet4fc.com.
and obviously
And whoever didn't understand it, it's gonna be right there.
yeah, somewhere here. Follow, guys. Subscribe to us, please. Hit up the little alert so that way you know when we have new content out.
And if you want to hear one of us lip sync a specific song in the future, because I think this is going to be a constant thing, let us know. Leave it in the comments
Comment
below.
below.
Yeah. So hope you enjoy my performance.
Peace.
Guys, this is me making up for my bet. I voted for myself, so now I gotta sing my favorite song of all time. Marco, hit it.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
I'm singing this.
She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna listen to this song when I go home now.
Sorry.
I'm so
That's
excited.
as far as you can go.
If you like my singing, please let me know. If not, don't let me know because I'll show you.
That's harsh.